ShortMeTina.com with my daily recap. We're not going to waste any time. We're just going to jump in really quickly with today's daily recap. So thanks for being here. Do me a solid, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and of course make sure you comment in the comment section. Anyway, so we're going to kick it off with Groupon ticker GRPN daily chart. Stock is off about 44% on the day. You can see it here, this little speck right here. Gap down, don't worry. In a few, I'm going to actually zoom in on price action today. But if you look at the volume bar here, you can see massive unloading again, off about 44% on the day, closed at 170. It's a daily chart, essentially dating back to when the stock IPO'd in 2011. I just kind of wanted you to see the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is the stock essentially is trading at all-time lows, right? So the stock gapped down and pierced through this support area. Let's give it a range. Let's call it like $1.85 to $2. You can see we had that gap down, pierced through support, and right now we're trading at 170. So let's zoom in. Let's reset this chart. Let's just zoom into the daily. Let's pay attention to what went on today. Let's go switch to the hourly. And you can see the gap down, and the stock essentially was drifting all day today. But majority of the selling, we can say, happened in the first 2 hours of trading. Trading at 170, essentially we are at, not in my opinion, let's make sure. Yeah, trading at 170, we're actually at session lows, which does not bode well for a good setup heading into tomorrow, right? I don't think we're gonna have like another 20 to 30% sell-off. I think majority of the selling happened today, around 44%. If anything, we'll probably drift to around 160, maybe high 150s. We'll probably shed a little bit more, and eventually you're gonna get that 10 to 15% rebound. Anyway, so will that happen tomorrow? I'd be paying attention to 170. Again, if we break session lows, more than likely we're gonna drift a little bit lower. At some point, I want to say in the upcoming days, you're going to get that dead cat bounce, which is that 10 to 15% rally. So if you're looking to go long, perhaps you can get 10-15% from this. Not necessarily my cup of tea. Again, stock is trading at all-time lows, so I would stay away. What else? All right, and then we have ticker CYCN, and it's a daily chart. So unlike Groupon, that's down 44%, this stock is actually up about 44%. So huge congrats to the bulls. It's actually moving as well in after hours. I see a quote of around $6, so it's up an additional 2.74% in after hours. Granted, we closed at 584, but again, right now we're trading at 6. So we're very close to session highs of around $15. Pay attention to this gap here of around 1085. You know what I say, generally speaking, not always, generally speaking, gaps generally get filled, and it's looking like that particularly, or that might be the case with ticker CYCN. Will it happen tomorrow, this week? A good indicator would be how the stock opens up. If we open up above today's closing price of 584, that is a great sign. And based on what's going on in after hours, that is a possibility. So if you're looking to get long, and you're long and wondering if it has more left in it, I'd pay attention to how the stock opens up tomorrow. If we can take out today's high of 16.15 at minimum, I think we can at least get to around $7 or $8. What else? All right, and let's jump on over to ticker SPCE daily chart, talk of the town, Virgin Galactica, up about 23% on the day, but the stock, however, has been on a tear since, we can say, for a while, since the ending of 2019. So for the first 2 months, definitely all of 2020, stock has been on a tear. If you go back to around December of 2019, the stock was trading at around $7. Long behold, today we closed at $37.35. It's up a little bit in after hours. I see a quote of around 39, so close to 40. So definitely shaking and baking. So for me, again, a lot of folks are comparing it to Tesla, I guess, because it looks like it has that parabolic setup underway. So these type of stocks, it's really hard to like gauge what's a good entry point, because it really doesn't give you any, right? It doesn't give you like a period of consolidation or sideways action. It doesn't give you any sort of rest. It just keeps going. And for me, if you really want to get in, when I tend to get into these types of stocks, you know what I do? I just jump in. I really just jump in and pay attention to risk. Anyway, so again, daily chart, stock is up about 23%. The only time it really established a base, I want to say, was from January to around February, right? The ending of January, around January 22nd to February 10th, it built up a bit of a mini base, and the awesome time, or the perfect or ideal time, not perfect, but ideal time to have gone long would have been somewhere around here. Let's switch to the hourly to see if you can get a better entry. Yeah, so again, having that parabolic move, if you're one that wants to actually play this, for me, how I tend to play these stocks, honestly, is I just jump in and go with the flow, paying attention to risk. Let's keep an eye out for ticker SPCE. What else? All right, Tesla daily chart received an upgrade. Stock once again was on the move today. Pulled back a bit since hitting a high today of around $9. I wish, right? $944. Again, we pulled back to close at $917. Right now, the high, all-time high for Tesla is $968. We almost got there today. Close, not close but no cigar, however the expression goes. Not quite. Anyway, definitely keep your eye on Tesla. For me, it's just way too high for me to jump in. Not a chance, not a stock I'm willing to take the chance on the long side. For me, again, it's a bit too much. At least now, I could change my mind in another week or two. You know what I want to do? I actually want to put ticker SPCE, Virgin Galactica, up so we can compare the charts, right? You see what I'm saying when I talked about this, when it looks very similar in terms of that parabolic move. Now the blue one here, or the light blue line here, this is ticker SPCE, Virgin Galactica, and obviously this here is Tesla. Do you see the similarity in the move? Hence why some folks are perhaps comparing it to the price action of ticker SPCE. Again, putting those charts up so you can see sort of that parabolic move underway. So, it might be worth your while to jump into ticker SPCE if you have the risk tolerance for it. I'm going to be keeping a close eye on this one for the remainder of the week, because I think if we get it right, both SPCE and Tesla, I think if we can get it right, we can probably get some great gains. So that's going to be my focus for the next 2 to 3 trading days, or perhaps for the next few trading days. All right, hope that was kind of helpful. We're gonna cap it there, keeping it a bit light this week, and before, I'll talk to you guys about that tomorrow. But anyway, so let's cap it here. Tina here once again from ShortMeTina.com. If you enjoyed any portion of that video, do 3 things for me. 1, comment in the comment section. Again, like and give this video a thumbs up if you cared for it. 2, ensure that you're subscribed to our YouTube channel at ShortMeTina. And this is the last thing. 3, last thing I'm going to ask you to do right now on my website. We are hosting a free 14-day trading course, essentially giving to you the timely lessons I've learned trading the stock market for close to 20 years. If that's something that you're interested in, it's completely free, no credit card required, just your email address. Again, if that is something that you're interested in, definitely head on over to our website, ShortMeTina.com. Sign up, become a member. Thank you for listening, and as always, thank you for the support. I'll talk to you tomorrow.